Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 2018 Audi TT RS. Now this has 765 horsepower, 636 pounds-feet of torque from its 3-litre turbocharged inline-5 engine. The car still comes with all-wheel drive, but it now has off-road tyres and off-road suspension, weighing in at 2,694 pounds, and it can now do 0 to 16 2.802 seconds, 0 to 105.103 seconds, and going to a top speed of 216 miles an hour. So as you might have already guessed, I've kept the standard engine in this car because it was already pretty powerful, so I've added another 365 horsepower on top. Now granted, I could have swapped a bigger engine in this, a inline 6 racing engine into it, but I figured the inline 5 in this was already pretty damn good, and the car's obviously suited to that, and yeah, at the end of the day, nearly twice the power it had originally is hardly an extreme amount of horsepower, and yeah, it seems to fit it really rather nicely. It has the speed, acceleration, launch, and braking and off-road capability all good. Handling could be a little bit better, but then again, it still does weigh a fair bit, especially for a car that now has nearly 800 horsepower. So yeah, but I'm still confident that this will do pretty well. Hopefully better than the Ferrari FXXK Evo in the previous episode, because despite that being really rather quick, it was quite bouncy with its new suspension, so hopefully that will not be the case with this. Don't know why the rain droplets are still there. That seems to be a glitch that keeps happening recently. Whenever it rains, that they normally appear, but as you can see, it's not raining at the moment and they're still there, so yeah, no idea what's going on with that. It's happened before, especially when going into the Forza Vista mode and it's raining outside and it's happened, so yeah, I do apologise for that, but I'm not resetting the whole game just for a few water droplets. I'm interested in what this car can do, so yeah, being all-wheel drive standard is also going to help, and even though it does weigh a fair bit, it's certainly not as much as it weighed originally, and yeah, certainly a lot less than some cars that we've had on this series. And at the end of the day, for a modern car to weigh less than 2,700 pounds is pretty damn good, quite frankly. Just wish it weighed even less, so we can make even more use of the power that it's got. Yeah, there's definitely still going to be some understeer with this. Not sure how the power is balanced normally, but it's still going to have a fair decent amount of power going for those front wheels, even if it's 15%. That is still what, 150 horsepower thereabouts, which in a normal front wheel drive car would evoke some torque steer or understeer, so no surprise about that with this. Brakes are good though, especially thankful now that, especially due to how little it weighs in comparison to standard. It's weird though driving a 3-litre inline 5 engine. That any inline 5 engine has been as large as that. Has been a car with a larger inline 5 engine, I'd love to know about it. It's not a type of engine you see all that often. But it does make for some big numbers in terms of horsepower, especially when upgraded. It does mean that you can have quite a small compact engine but have the extra cylinder to give some more power without having to, have more room for an inline 6. Just fairly decent speed there. This is looking like a quick car. understeer there ruined that last corner. Still a pretty fast time, faster than the Ferrari in the previous episode at 3 minutes 27.065, which puts us ever so slightly behind the McLaren GT, which managed a time of 3 minutes 27.049. If we hadn't had that bit of understeer there at the final corner, we would have beaten that car, but we still would have been only in 5th place, as we would not have beaten the Aston Martin Valhalla concept car, as that is a time of 3 minutes 25.990, and we're still way behind the Toyota Hilux AT38, which still sits at the top of the leaderboard with 3 minutes 23.871, which, as you can see, is nearly 4 seconds quicker than this car. But still, it's faster than the likes of the Ford Bronco, the Ferrari from the previous episode, the Toyota Land Cruiser AT37, Sierra Cars RX3, and the Liberty F150 Pre-Runner. And yeah, way quicker than the only other German cars that we've had have been. Actually, yeah, the only other German car has been the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, which managed to have a 3 minutes 32.872. So we're 5 seconds plus over that car. So yeah, this is the new fastest German car that we've had on this series. But yeah, I doubt that'll hold because there's so many other German cars that we can try out. But still, the Audi TT has that crown for now. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you with the next one. Bye.